Alright, well. Bugs, bugs, bugs. So, I'll note that basically after I went through, like, chapter 9, there was, of course, basically, like, two of, like, the same character here, and, like, the end I basically, like, recruited. But I actually went to go check my HQ, like, right after, and there'd be only one of these guys basically in my, like, folder here, so I'm guessing basically, like, you can only, like, have, like, one of, like, each type of, like, mercenary, so if, like, basically two show up, it's, like, after, like, say, mission, like, capture of Nasu here, if you basically have, like, two, like, the same guys show up, it'll only basically, like, recruit one, like, if you, like, get the other one, let's, like, recruit over, I guess, or, like, something like that. But anyhow, here's basically, like, Zero, basically unequipped him. I'll basically have to, like, level him up to level 10 and stuff like that, but, it's fine, easy enough to do. Alright, so I'll jump basically into, like, stuff, like, soon enough, but, so skip this here. I'll explain, like, next, like, mission when we get around to it, but whatever. I'll note that there's basically something I sort of mis-explained, like, of chapter 9, so I just want to basically explain it right now. And I'm not basically, like, when I went into, like, this mission here, it's like, let's just, like, play out for a moment. So, this is basically what the mission I basically thought was. And, basically just, like, as you can see here, a bunch of ballistas basically, like, overlooking, like, the western gate. There's a couple snipers here. Archers right there. We have, like, a bunch of, like, guys basically, like, the Allen Dragoons and, like, everything else. But, I never actually explained, like, there was actually a difference between, like, having, like, expert mode on and off in this mission, so this is, like, basically what it looks like if, like, everyone basically, like, present, so there's, like, two, like, paladins up here, there's, like, general down here, there's an extra dragoon here, it's, like, four of those guys right there. But if you basically, like, turn off, like, expert mode, and, like, play this mission, there's gonna be, like, a lot less, like, guys there, so let's just, like, show off, like, what that basically looks like, essentially. So, turn this off. And here's what it basically looks like without, like, expert mode being on. You can already see it catches, like, glimpses of it all over the place, but whatever. So, on those videos to turn expert mode off, there'll be, like, one less sniper over here, and a lot of, like, less ballistas basically deal with the western gate. There'll be, like, one less paladin as well as one less cavalier, basically, like, the, like, guard, like, the northern flank of Ares over here. The general won't spawn. There'll be, like, one less dragoon. One of, like, the fortresses will have, like, no, like, ballista basically on it. And, like, there's no spearman, like, there was basically an Iron Knight basically on this, like, island here, but, he's gone now. So, and this goes to show, like, basically, like, if you play this, like, without expert mode basically on, it basically changes things a lot by, like, quite a degree here. And the shops there, of course, and stuff like that. Nothing else has basically changed for the most part, I don't think. You still have, like, 9 degrees basically, like, come in to, like, attack you if, like, you wait 5 turns and stuff like that, so. Actually, I just wanted to check something, by the way, so. This is, like, turn 1, by the way, so we're just gonna do a little test here. Cause I like doing my tests and stuff like that. I never actually counted how many turns it is before, like, the dragoons basically pop in. I just want to, like, see if it's 5 turns or not, so. That was, like, turn 1. This is turn 2. So I'm range this guy up here apparently. This is turn 3. And, I really should have probably, like, done this in, like, the expedition episode where, like, I was explaining this stuff. So this is turn 4. And then we should probably be on, like, turn on 5 basically after this. So yep, here's, like, all the dragoons basically popping on turn 5. Now, something I'm actually wondering about, although basically, because there's basically barricades here, this section, like, the map is actually, like, cordoned off from, like, the enemy here, so, will anything move besides the Dragoons here? If, like, you know, I, like, have my guys say, like, you know, so, like, hanging, like, over here, like, you know, not doing anything? Like, I expect, like, over here, like, we'd be attacked by, like, stuff, because, like, you know, there's no barricades blocking you off from, like, areas here, so this, like, probably, like, the map basically is open up. So, we had troops basically over here, like, everything, like, would come over here, but, you know, if I don't have anything here, I guess, like, you know, I guess the Dragoons will move and that'll be about it. So yeah, basically the Dragoons are moving after me and that's about it, so... Everything else just, like, you know, sit down, like, you know, not do anything, because they can't do anything. Huh, well, I just gotta level up here. Perhaps maybe didn't try it so much, but whatever. Yeah, note that, like, the sniper moved there, though. Okay, so, stuff is moving around, by the way, but, you know, it can't really get to me, so it's just, like, you know, it's trying to get as close as possible. So, they're, like, coming at me, like, you know, stuff is, like, coming after me, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so, that's basically enough, like, you know, playing around. So, basically, some explanation about, like, you know, stuff that basically happened. Now, I'll note that basically after, like, you know, playing, like, you know, through, Mission 9, I, of course, had a whole bunch of, like, you know, scrolls basically to, like, make use of. Like, you know, this forest feature scroll, and, like, you know, Cecil here. I think on Reinhardt, I basically put a bow vision and plain, like, you know, feature scrolls. Basically, got a bunch of scrolls for me to, like, basically, like, use, like, right now. So, I figured out a few of these characters that basically, like, we want to basically use some, like, you know, some scrolls here to, like, you know, get these guys basically, like, you know, capable of, like, you know, being a little more, like, you know, fleshed up, basically. So, why not? By the way, I also have, like, the pride, like, you know, item on, like, Katrina here, so basically I'll use it to, like, you know, level her up to, like, you know, her, like, you know, Archmage form, because why not? I got the chance to do so. And then Bernard down here. I'll probably have to basically level up Bernard at some point as well, but, you know, he'll get there when he gets there, so it's fine for now. Alright, so, I figured basically for this episode, why don't I use up some of these, you know, scrolls, basically, for you guys to basically see, so, let's go to the pub. And we're ourselves a warrior and a phalanx. Now, I don't usually do impossible stuff, but, you know, I'm being, like, very, you know, feeling like, you know, I could probably do it with, like, you know, Katrina, like, you know, if she's at full power. So, let's just get her going, and I'll bring her, like, you know, Cleo to do this stuff, or... let's actually get Flux, I guess, maybe this time, so... I'm not gonna basically heal up Katrina, I'm just gonna use, like, you know, her basically kill stuff here. But there's also, like, a arena feature, and, like, as you can probably guess, basically means, like, you know, yeah, like, you know, more like, you know, dodge, basically, like, this, like, type of map, I guess, so... I always put, like, you know, arena feature on, like, Flex here, so he's a little bit more, like, you know, dodging, like, the arena. Alright, so, I want you to move maybe over here, and let's just blast this warrior with, like, you know, the wind spell, perhaps. Oh, maybe not the wind spell, it's not good enough damage, so... Yeah, that'll work. So it's nice to damage this, like, warrior right here. And, you know, we'll just get, like, Katrina to level up here, and, like, you know... Oh, he healed up, that's fine. Huh. So, I guess it's worth knowing, you can't lose Katrina, and, like, you know, I've never actually seen it happen, but, you know, there she goes, there she died, finally, so... Well, that's not gonna work for me, is it? So, abort. And, yeah, basically go to my, like, you know... If I go to my headquarters right now, I assume, like, Katrina will be, like, dead, so... Yep, we lost Katrina, so... It is possible to lose Katrina, that's good to know. I'm not basically, like, you know, you don't usually see Katrina die because, like, you know, she's, like, so, like, you know, dodgy, but, you know... She can die. Good to know. And I'll also suspend this. We'll load up, basically, like, you know, my thing here. Let's try this again about Katrina basically dying, perhaps, so... We'll take Flush again, we'll take, like, Katrina here. This will be, like, nothing for her, basically, just stuff here, but it's fine, like, you know... I'm basically gonna use it to, like, help this guy get, like, his, like, you know, skill scrolls basically used up for most part. Flex, so we'll do that right now. So, item, use, arena, make him dodgy. And why not, let's go right here and we'll blast this like swordsman a bit, so. That's overkill if I ever saw it, so. Yeah, let's use the ice scroll to kill these guys. Here's this guy. She dodges, of course, and then she blows him away. Sure. A general will basically be like, you know, a nice tough target for her to basically hit, so that'll level up pretty fast. I'm primarily trying to level up Katrina, not like, you know, use up scrolls though right now, so let's get like, you know, promote basically to Archmage. That's a lot of damage basically to do, but you know. You know, let's just go with like the wind spell, why not? I'm maybe like, get critical and kill him this way, so. Oh, I dodged. That's interesting. So she's gonna basically hit him with the wind spell again. Missed. There's a hit. Alright, so there goes the wind spell. And she got some experience basically for like, you know, doing like, you know, the exchange of battles there, so that's nice. This should kill him at least, so. There we go. And there's a level up for her. So, there we go. Katrina's basically level 20. She has some magic and defense base increases, so that's nice to see. Now I gotta go in here and basically give her a new spell because, like, you know, she's got no spell space to use, so. Take this light spell, use it up a little bit. While we're at, let's go to, like, you know, Reinhardt here, give him, like, this, like, you know, light spell here. And let's just see here. I want to go with, one more show of this, so that's excellent. We'll just go for this right here. An easy battle. Let's pull a Fletch. Actually, you know, it doesn't be so easy. I actually want to basically send, like, you know, Fletch and, like, the healer here to, like, you know, get the stuff done, so. We'll get the healer basically go over here. Use up, like, you know, activation, because why not? Just get out of the way. Fletch can basically use up, sword evasion, so he can just get down himself. So there we go. Now Fletch is basically like, you know, a little bit more dodgy to these swords. So free evasion from swords. So like, you know, this guy I have a hard time hitting him. So he dodges obviously. Gets this guy back for it. Get some experiences for like, you know, attacking. You might actually level up here, but you know that's fine. Doesn't matter if you like, you know, level up like, you know, oddly enough, stuff like that, so. Let's get this going, and then we'll just go to Toledo and to get him to like use the save feature. There's that Eastern Swordsman, there's a level up for Fletch. There's a defense point, I like seeing that. He doesn't have like much magic or defense basically, so makes it a little more survivalist stuff. So if I look at like Fletch now, basically he's gonna have no scrolls basically left. He's got that iron sword though, that's fine. He just leveled up, so let us basically give this to something else, I guess. So David, I guess, can take this stuff now. I know my character, by the way, he's like, you know, what's something I'm basically like, gonna put his character here because he has such high, like, magic defense. He's gonna get magic evasion, and I'm basically gonna use my character as like a personal mage killer. So I'm gonna use like him like to, you know, go after like mages and kill him with like, you know, gusto, so to speak. That'll be the plan of like, you know, David here. And just to sort of like, you know, do a quick check of stuff, I don't think anyone else has any scrolls, so. I'm actually like leaving him like at that little bit, basically because like he's just like, you know, not experienced above, so it's hard for him to basically level at that point. Might just like, you know, go to someone else who's like using like, you know, swords, like, you know, now here for example, get him up to level 17 in a moment, so. Why not? Let's just get Katrina basically to level up here, so. Let's grab her right now. So ready or not, here comes Super Katrina! Ouch! She only got 5 magic in, like, you know, since being skill, so that's a really bad level up, but, her magic is very high at least. Plus now she's got, like, the blessing skill, so she'll be able to, like, to make, like, you know, carries a little bit more, like, magic defensive and, like, you know, within 2 tiles of her, so that'll help a lot for, like, you know, making her, like, you know, survive stuff. Ouch! He pays dearly for that. Die! Alright, so that's basically out of the way. Let's just go and, like, you know, we'll exchange basically Katrina with, like, you know, Reinhardt here, so we'll just go like this. We'll get Reinhardt basically trying to, like, level up a little bit, use up these bow evasion and, like, plane scroll stuff, and, like, you know, make him a little more, like, you know, tougher, because, like, this guy's very weak with, like, you know, defense and stuff. This guy's only got 3 defense, by the way, and, like, 13 magic, and that's compared to, like, you know, Katrina with, like, you know, 29 magic and, like, 10 defense, even though, like, you know, she was just promoted, but, you know, that's still, like, a ton of defense for, like, a mage to have. Double digits, basically, at any time. And yes, always want to be safe, because, you know, don't want to have, like, issues basically happen. That'll work just fine. Let's just go, like, here. We'll basically grab... We'll grab Reinhardt, and we'll grab, like, my character, I guess. So, my character needs to get, like, you know, magic evasion on him, so... Let's do that. Now he's got basically a little bit of, like, you know, magic dodge. That's going to be useful. And I want you basically to get, they're both spearmen, by the way, so... Let's just get this, going right here. I don't expect David's gonna have much trouble killing these guys, so he's dead. Down he goes. That's perfect. Let's just swap around, like, you know, David with, like, you know, life to defense ring, I guess. So we'll do this. Actually, I want a bit of, you know, get this over here to Geralt, I think, at this point, because, you know, as always, I'm going to try and get these guys basically up to, like, they're, like, you know, even, like, you know, experience levels, so they're not, like, you know, half leveled when I at least, like, take them out in the field. Like, I don't mind basically taking this guy, like, you know, 10% experience, because he's going to take forever to level up being, like, you know, a paladin, but, you know, let's make it a little more, like, fleshed out as a thing. Apart. Alright, let's go here. Let's check out Ife, I guess, for a spin, so... Yeah, I'll probably level up Ife just because, like, you know, he's got, like, you know... He's a little bit closer to, like, you know, leveling, I guess, than anything else, so that's fine. Now, I'm not bothered with, like, the Ife here, by the way. I basically gave him a mountain feature and sea feature scrolls because he can fly, and he can actually, like, you know, be on, like, the sea or mountains, so actually benefits him a lot being, like, those, like, you know... features and, like, you know, have some, like, a good defense for it, so let's do that with him. Nope, he wasn't equipped with his weapon there, so he didn't actually hit this guy. Let's just put his basically on. Use that right there. There we go. Perfect. More pirates. Let's just take out Reinhardt, and we'll take, like, you know... Come on, work here. Work with me. Mine's having issues, of course, because, like, you know, always has issues, but whatever. Yeah, let's do that. Basically, we're just gonna move, like, you know, Reinhardt over here to, like, use up his scrolls. So... There's bow evasion. So now Reinhardt basically, like, you know, is dodging to, like, you know, lances and, like, you know, bows and the planes, so... That'll make him a little bit more, like, you know, capable of surviving stuff, hopefully. Will be, like, the, you know, just of that. Let's just kill this guy off and use up my spears here a little bit. There goes my spear. That's fine. You know, I'm tempted to send, like, Reinhardt to try and, like, kill this guy, but, you know, that could end very badly if I don't, like, save, so... let's just save, because, you know, I like to, you know, not save and, like, you know, have issues basically, like, you know, with not saving. Let's take, you know, Cecile here, and we'll take, like, you know, Ife basically guard, so... We're basically gonna put Force feature on Cecile here, so basically gonna dodge and force a little bit better. So, they could have given him that right there. Let's just move Ife forward here to attack this guy. There goes that Eastern Swordsman. Yeah, it's like leveling up, you know, easily enough, so it's fine. So you've already basically got your stuff basically on, so let's just start like leveling you up a little bit. Let's just try and kill him with, like, you know, Cecil here. Right then, let's see here. I've got basically, like, you know, everyone but the healer, I think, at this point, like, you know, with skills on him, so... We'll go to Toledo, basically get her to do some more, like, you know, skill up stuff here. Yep, the desert feature, basically, so we'll get that done, and then, like, you know, she'll be ready to go for the most part. That's out of the way. We'll get these guys. Oh, I've only got one, like, you know, shot for this guy here, so... You know, let's just see if he can, like, you know, I suppose he can't, because even though if he kills this guy, you're not gonna, like, you know, Molina's guy, so, Well, let's just use it up anyway, so we don't get rid of this, like, you know, spear, I guess, so... Attack! So there goes this guy, because, like, you know, why not? You know, I'm tempted to basically just have him sit here and, like, you know, level up this way, but, you know... First, give me a failure instead. Alright, so... Basically, at this point, we now have, like, you know, some skills on based on Cecil here. He's got, like, you know, Forest Fighter. Reinhardt now has basically, like, you know, a bunch of, like, you know, skills to help him evade stuff, keep him alive. On Ife, I basically gave him, like, you know, Sea Fighter, Mountain Fighter, make him a little more, like, you know, fleshed out, like, the mountains, like, you know, the seas. So he's basically going to be, like, you know... Essentially, this guy's going to be, like, good for, like, you know, fighting in the mountains or on seas, basically, not, like, you know, open ground. Damien will be, like, a mage killer when we get around to it, because, you know, Soul Attack, Magic Evasion will... Well, Soul Attack won't really matter for, like, mage, because they don't really have defense, but, you know, Magic Evasion is really nice. Flex will basically have, like, you know, Arena Fire, Sword Evasion, Lance Evasion, make him a little more dodgy, which will be useful. A mage with, like, you know, lots and lots and lots of, like, you know, stuff like this is always useful, so there's basically 6 skills, that's the max you can basically have on a character. So, Desert Fire, Safe Fire, Axe Evasion, Lance Evasion, Plains Fire, Move Again. Massive amounts of, like, you know, stuff to, you know, my skiller can basically do for me. And then Katrina, she's basically got Blessing because she basically upgraded, so, very nice. Alright, so, I won't basically, like, you know, show you guys basically going through all these characters to, like, you know, flesh them out and stuff like that, but, you know, I'm basically just go in, so, like, say Alexis here, get him to level 12, go to, like, Cecil here, get him up to, like, level 13, Reinhardt up to, like, level 14, etc. And we'll be back for, like, the next chapter, so, I hope you guys basically enjoy, like, you know, what was going on here. Though, before I basically, like, head out, I will note there's actually, like, you know, some stuff basically in, like, you know, the merchant here that I want to basically show off. Basically, there's, like, a magic jewel, there's, like, a necklace, there's, like, a speed ring and stuff like this, and I figured, like, you know, it's probably about time I basically start buying off stuff like this, so... We're gonna buy some of these, like, you know, things right here. And I'll basically have to make this money back at some point, but, you know, there's basically some purchases for, like, you know, some stuff basically to show off in the future. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next time I basically, like, you know, pop in, but for now, take care.